hate us because they ain't us, they lie because they cry. Mazel tov, Terrell and his ego.
Hey, what's good? Hey, give it up to this ball looking slut. What's good? What's good, twin cats? I was just like, oh, he just tried to sleep with me, but she texts me at 3 a.m. like, you're so fucking hot. Just watching my YouTube channel like nothing happened. Nah, it's all good. Amy's like one of my favorite people. But conspiracies, yo, fuck OJ, alright? Well, no, actually, bless OJ. If it wasn't for OJ, we wouldn't have the next best Kanye album that's about to come out. Let me give you this conspiracy theory. So OJ wouldn't have won the Heisman. He wouldn't have got drafted to the Raiders. He wouldn't have killed his ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, fuck that bitch too. And then Rob Kardashian Sr. would have never represented him. The Kardashians wouldn't have gotten famous, and we wouldn't have 808 Heartbreaks Part 2. But I feel like I'm so super glad. How was Mother's Day? We got any parents out here? No, everybody here is pro-abortion. That's cool. I like, oh yeah, with the black kids. Yeah, all the white women with mixed kids sit like in the middle part. Okay, what color are they? Mulatto? He's just white? I thought you said. Oh, are you her son? Oh, okay. I can't even hear you. Fuck that. But no, I feel like they put Father's Day during Pride Month because they just wanted all the gays to like remember that their dads will never love them. Vice versa. I love Mother's Day. Like I got my mom a truck for Mother's Day and I just gave my dad gas money. And I have a really weird relationship with my parents. Because both of them are like just really fucking blunt. Like they don't hint shit. They just say what the fuck they feel, you know? And that fucked me up as a kid. Cause I never really learned how to pick up hints or like when people were being indirect. You know what I'm saying? And that really like carried over all the way to my adult life. I remember, so I'm just tell you guys how I almost got raped. There we go. Very, very pro-rape crowd here. So, alright, long time ago, I was dating this girl that was in the army, right? We were doing this long distance open relationship type shit that Amy was referencing. And I had terrible listening skills. She told me that she graduated from basic training and was getting deployed in in March. But I heard May, right? So she calls me one day and she's like, hey Terrell, you ready to come see me? I'm like, yo, what's good? What are you talking about? Stop staring at my fucking hand. You gonna fuck up my set. But anyway, close the fucking door, you weak bitch. Anyway, I like how I'm disabled and my hands are like still stronger than all women. Like, I just fucking love that y'all are inferior. But, anyway, I'm doing this shit. This girl calls me, she's like, hey, you gotta come see me. I'm like, yeah, cool, but my car just broke down and I just quit my job. So I did what any reasonable person would do and I got a bus ticket to Memphis. And then from Memphis, I was like, I'm gonna just get to Little Rock and I'm gonna make my way to Oklahoma, right? So, you know what they say about Oklahoma, you know fucking Bill Clinton, the inventor of cancel culture. How do you give a guy in Oklahoma a circumcision, right? You ask his sister. So, Bill Clinton was fucking president, and when he was president, you know, Mississippi was #2 in the nation for worst education. And they were like, Mr. President, how do you feel about Mississippi? He was like, oh, thank God for Arkansas. Shit, I'm gonna fucking bomb my hard, but this is cool. I'm like the first guy to bomb. John, why'd you like walk? I'm gonna fuck this joke. Why'd you walk that lady, you know?
Yeah, she was such a good crowd.
Dude, she was such, I could have had like a white supremacist threesome with her, yo. I feel like she didn't hate races, she just hates men. It's like, Amy was saying worse shit than you, but as soon as you got her, she was like, you fucking look like my dad.
I didn't even say anything, I don't know why.
Dude, let's just both go up to her and ask her if she wants to fucking, you know, just go, you know, do some adult things like, you got me? Alright, perfect wingman. Crowd work. I really want to abandon this joke, so I'm going to start grifting. So give me a topic, I'm going to talk about some shit. What do you got, Alex?
Aliens.
Aliens? I feel like black people are aliens. Like, that's my favorite conspiracy theory.
Okay.
You ever hear about that shit? No, look, check this out. It's not even a fucking joke. This is explains why white people are so weird, because y'all are the real monkeys, even though y'all call us niggas. So, if you look at DNA, there's like reptilian DNA, there's mongoloid DNA, all this fucking shit. Alright, this is what reptiles do. You take a reptile, you put it in a new environment, it sits there, it acclimates, it's like it was born there, right? You know what white people do? White people will move into a new area, go and conquer all the other shit, enslave other animals and call them pets. You know what other fucking white people? Dude, you know what other animals do that? Monkeys. Like, monkeys literally will fucking kidnap like smaller or other animals and make them pets and like make them dance and shit. That's some white people shit. Black people aren't even from Earth, man. That's just some real shit.
Why is the CIA trying to cover that up so much?
They're not. They don't give a fuck. The CIA just be taking niggas credit. The CIA is that motherfucker in school that like everybody thinks is smart, but really they don't talk. Alright, well give me another shit, some more shit to talk about. John, what you got?
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot? No, man. Come on. John, that's not fair. You're like a short giant. I feel like you would be closer to finding Bigfoot than anybody.
We're friends, I mean.
Yeah, you're friends on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know where he lives.
Yeah. He lives on Joe Rogan's farm in Texas. This is fucking tragic. I'm gonna just start this fucking rape joke all the way over. Is that good? Is that good? I'm gonna just skip to the juicy part, alright? So I'm biking through Arkansas, and I fall on this fucking trail in the middle of nowhere, right? And this dude comes up, and he's like, mind you, I don't pick up hints and shit. This dude's like, hey man, like, you need a ride? I can fucking get you anywhere you can go. I'm like, nah man, I'm good. I just keep on fucking biking. 12 miles later, this dude's like, hey man, my house is right there. You just wanna fucking hang out, like, eat some sandwiches? I'm like, yo, fuck it, let's do it. So, I get this dude's house, we start talking, he's like a fucking ex-Marine, and I take a shower, and I get out the shower, and dude's like, yo, why didn't you tell me you're so buff? And I was like, that was like the first fucking hit, and I didn't pick it up. I was like, I don't know, man, like, I just fucking, been biking and shit. And I was doing karate and wrestling. I was trying to get in the UFC, so I was fucking just talking with him. And he's like, hey man, my cousin's going through a divorce. Can you help her out, start talking to her? You fuck my cousin? I'm like, shit, yeah, bro, fuck it, whatever. So I'm texting this girl, and she's like, hey, send me a dick pic. I'm dark, so I had to get the baby powder for the contrast to make the shit look bigger. It adds 2 inches. So I started, this shit is going so bad. I don't even fucking want to do this anymore. This show, fuck this show. You're not going to sacrifice me because I'm the worst comedian. I'm going to just fucking start marking my territory. This is mine now. Fuck this one. What's this one's name? Beethoven? Beethoven's black. He's cool. Beethoven was really black, y'all. That's another conspiracy theory. What's the black stallion's name?
That's Louis.
Louis? Oh, Louis C.K.?
Yes, honey.
Yo. I'm gonna just leave Louis alone because I need him. So let's call Osama bin Laden and ask him for. You guys hear about fucking the dude from Papa John's couldn't stop saying nigga? That's a real thing. There's a fucking clip of Papa John on YouTube talking about like I just couldn't stop saying it. It was a part of my vocabulary. It's like that's a real thing. Just look it up. This is fucking my worst set ever. And it's White History Month, so Julyteenth. Give it up for Amy. I'm just gonna get out here. Good night, y'all.
Ooh, did I touch your bad hand? Oh, I feel closer to you. Oh, you guys. Are you guys having a good time? I don't care if you are. I just thought I'd ask anyway, because that's what I'm supposed to do as a good host. So the next dude, the last dude, before I go up and do my little ditty, the next dude I have the pleasure of engaging in highly stimulating conversations with. He's one of the few who can keep up with me. The first time I ever saw this motherfucker perform, he rightfully assassinated a lefty-loosey cultural Marxist, and immediately earned my respect. The more HWJPCPPPCAs that go down, the better. That's hokey wokey jokey PC police and pandering pansy candy asses, for those of you that don't know. He also refuses to partake in what he very accurately refers to as the pinwheel of self-hatred, i.e. I'm white and inherently evil. Should I just slit my wrists? Mazel tov, Canaan, whichard.
That'd be gross, everybody. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at me, but I grew up fat. That's true. Yeah. It's a very kind response. Thank you. Growing up fat, it was weird because like I knew that I was fat because I had friends, you know, they'd tell me like, hey, you're fat, you know. You had good friends, right? Yeah, good friends. And they'd be like, hey, you're fat. But there's a difference between like knowing that you're fat and like believing in your heart that you're fat, you know what I mean? And I had one of those experiences. Those friends I grew up with that would tell me I'm fat, they rode skateboards, right? But I was too fat. I was a little fat kid, I didn't have good balance, so I just rode a scooter. You know, I was just scooting around all day. That's all I was doing. I was just scooting to and fro. I couldn't really do a whole balance thing with a fucking handlebars. I guess I got it. I couldn't think of that word, sorry. But all that, what am I trying to say? So I was scooting one day, right? It was a long, long day. We would scoot all day. And I was hot, I was famished, right? We went back to my one buddy's place after scooting all day. And you guys remember those people growing up, not because their family couldn't afford the food, but they just didn't want to keep eating fucking food in their house? You guys remember those people? I was hanging out at that buddy's house, you know what I mean? It's not like he's broke, his parents would just rather eat out, you know what I mean? It's fucking insane. But I'm a fat 12-year-old kid, you know, and I'm famished, probably sunburned. I'm laying on the floor in my buddy's bedroom, and I look underneath his bed, and I just see this mini donut. There's just this little mini donut underneath his bed. And I was like, I'm gonna eat that mini donut. And then I roll over, and I look, and I reach, and I grab the mini donut from underneath his bed, and then I pulled it out, and I put it to my face, and I realized it was a skateboard wheel. You guys ever been so fat you had a mirage? I think you guys are a little bit shell-shocked from the rest of the show. And I understand that, however, I'm going to try to ease in and then shock you right the fuck back, alright? So, come on in, we're going to have a fuck, look, she's on her phone. Again, you guys have lost all hope. Really, the true greatness that's about to happen, which is Andy Gross, is not even hitting the stage. Okay? So you guys got to get the fuck in order. No, I'm kidding. I can't do that. Dude, nothing made me happier than watching John just yell at that bitch. Oh, God. Okay. So, I think it's the way that I look that gives me trouble with women, you know? Like, I was at the bar, just waiting to order a drink, you know? I think it's just my face. She's smiling like she's agreeing. I think she also thinks it's my face. But I was at the bar, right, just waiting to order a drink. There's this bartender walked by with this like bright green daiquiri looking drink, you know what I mean? And the bartender walked by with it, he said it from this girl that's probably about as far away from me as you right now, right? And he sits in front of her, and I look up at this girl, and this girl is looking at me like she just watched me watch her drink be delivered to her. And from 6 feet away, she just puts her hand over top of her cup like that. And I was like, what did you think I was gonna do? Steph Curry or roofie with your drink from back here? Is that what you thought? Fucking pull out Cosby, you know what I mean? You know? Listen.
He's innocent.
He's innocent. Oh, he's out. Cosby's out. You guys hear?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Fish fry.
Did you want him out, sir?
Yeah, I hate that motherfucker.
I wasn't even looking at you, guy. Fucking. I was looking at you. Fucking way better looking dude right behind you. Turn around. See him? Oh, dude, I like how he turned around too. Ah! He was like, I'm ugly, bitch. What are you talking about? He's like, no, it's not me. No, do you think that Cosby should be free?
Yes.
Dude, everybody at your table was like, yeah, but you just didn't get to see if it was okay to say that. You're like, I don't know what to say. The girls behind you are like, yeah, dude, it's fine. He's fucking hilarious. Whatever he does, you know? Listen, all I'm saying is, if you got raped by Cosby, life's probably doing all right for you. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking met Bill Cosby. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys have been hearing about these uncles. Uncles have been getting a pretty bad rep nowadays. Hey, Brittany, I'll let anyone else interrupt me, but not you, bitch. Anyone else can go back and talk and fucking play the saxophone. I don't care, but not you. No, freak-out style. Anyway. Okay. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Anyway, uncles, right? Uncles. uncles are getting a pretty bad rep nowadays, you know? I feel like most uncle stories that you hear, it leads to getting touched, you know? Most of the time, he's laughing, you got touched by an uncle, sir? He's like, yeah, man, I ended up here. Of course I got touched by an uncle. But all I'm trying to say is I don't think all uncles are bad. You know? Amy, did you have a good uncle?
He's alright.
Ah, see, all right uncles exist too. All I'm trying to say is, I'll tell you a story. I say that because at some point in the story you might be like, oh, dude, I think this guy's about to get touched. But I wasn't even touched, so don't even worry about it. You know what I mean? The story started like this, right? My Uncle Scotty has a fake eye. Okay? But as a child, nobody told me he had a fake eye. I just assumed he had a really lazy eye, you know? But I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to fake eye technology for the last 10 years. It's gotten a lot better. We shoot it straight nowadays. But all that said, this is how I found out his eye was fake, right? I was over at his house. I was playing with his son, my cousin. And he was like 8 and I was like 6. And we were like wrestling, right? And at the time, a couple years, it's a pretty big size difference, you know what I mean? So I was pretty easily winning these wrestling matches, you know? And my cousin, he got upset he couldn't actually beat me. And while we were wrestling, he fucking bit me. Like a bitch. Like, who bites while you're wrestling? You know? That's like the one thing they don't allow in the UFC, bite. You know what I'm saying? And my Uncle Scott, he hears this from the other room. I get mad, right? That he bit me, so I start choking him out. He starts crying. My Uncle Scott comes in. He doesn't know what's going on. He just knows I'm the old one. I shouldn't be doing that shit. So he peels me off in, pins me to the ground. He's looking me right in the face. He goes, listen, just because you're bigger than somebody doesn't mean you can bully him. Because there's always someone bigger than you. And then he took his eye out. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, somebody with a fake eye taken out before, but it's not a quick process. There's a lot of digging involved, you know what I mean? Mind you, I didn't know I had a fake eye. So I thought he was just ripping his fucking eye out for no reason. You know? This would probably work a lot better if you could hear like 40% of what I was saying.
It'd be worse.
It would be. You're right, John. Everyone hates me. Enjoy it. Yeah. It is like, you know, I was sitting back there and I was like, I don't think that it's that bad. I don't know whether I was complaining. But once you're up here, like, oh fuck. It's kind of like, okay. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Straight guys, we here? Straight guys? Yeah, a little scared to speak up nowadays. They're straight guys, yeah? Are you taking a video of me, bitch? Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen, straight guys, you guys know this game we play where we go, what would it take for you to suck a dick? You guys know this game?
Yeah.
Boys in the corner of the bar. You guys played this game?
What's the game?
The game where you ask each other, what would it take for you to suck a dick? You guys know? They were way too excited about that. Never mind. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is I found out exactly what it would take for me to suck a dick recently.
You got $1?
Dude. No, but I would probably do it for one. You know what I mean? Like, no one's ever offered, but once you said that, I was like, fuck, it is just $1, isn't it? God damn it. No, I'll tell you exactly how I found out what it would take for me to suck a dick recently, right? This dude kicked my car. He kicked my car. He was shortly after he was arrested for kicking my car, right? And the cop that arrested him, he comes up to me. He goes, what did the guy even say to you? I was like, well, he called me a bitch, and he called me a gay slip. And the cop got like weirdly excited. He was like, ooh, he called you a gay slip? I was like, yeah. And he was like, are you a gay man? And I was like, no. And the cop was like, could you be? And I was like, I'm listening, you know? And he goes, well, everything that's happened up until now is technically just a misdemeanor. But if he called you a gay slur and you're a gay man, that's a hate crime. That's a felony. So I sucked that cop's dick right there on the spot. Yeah, I did. I gave him the blowjob I've always wanted. You know what I mean? I'm going through with this. You guys can get on board or not. I don't care. I get like halfway down doing this. I give a fake act. I gotta take it. I gotta take it. It's not that big of a deal. I know what you guys are always complaining about, to be honest. You know what I mean? Big complainers. I don't know. It tasted like justice, if you want to know. That's what it tasted like. It tasted like justice. A lot of ladies don't like that joke, and I understand. I get that. They're all just jealous. You never sucked a dick so good you sent the man to prison, so. Yeah, dude, he's ashamed of how funny he thinks that is. That's fun. That's fun. I love doing comedy with people who are like, I don't want to let everybody know that I'm laughing. That just signs an amazing show. That just signs a phenomenal show. You guys like actually falling asleep, or do you just hate me? I'm just curious. Yeah. No, the other people that are right here. Of course it's you. Why do you keep looking around? Everyone at this table I talk to, they're like, who are you talking to? There's only us. It's just us. Fucking get on board, okay? Jesus, fuck.
hold on a second. America? Uh-huh. I'm a second-class citizen. I was wondering, this is Israel? This is Israel? Oh, okay. It happens a lot? Oh, of course it does. Can I call you back? Can I call you back? Okay, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. So, look, I have a beef with comedians. You guys have a beef with comedians? I have a beef with comedians. Look, comedians of the world, if you're not going to be funny, could you at least be right? The biggest mistake that people can make is expecting anyone to understand them. A lot of people will say, Amy Gross is crazy. You don't say. I've been declaring this since I was 6 years old. But thanks for playing. Any more revelations for me? Can I do you? Can I do you now? You hate your father. You hate your father, and because you hate your father, you have no choice but to hate your mother. Which is why you're always in tumultuous relationships. People are afraid of me, but nowhere near as much as they're afraid of themselves. Haters and losers can't be debaters or choosers. Fakers and flakers or takers, never makers. Whoa. Whoa. So I'm an acquired taste. I'm an acquired taste, but once you acquire me, there ain't no going back. So this is a scene from my childhood. Amy, you're really funny. You should be a comedian. You're dumb. I'm still a girl. Comedian's never the first choice. Comedy's the aftermath. I spent 30 years of my life keeping this between me and God, okay? Have you guys ever heard of politically correct privilege? A lot of people have that. Have you noticed that? So, sometimes when I do stand up, I wish that I just relapsed instead. So, let's see here. I've noticed that what I call it stop culture. Pop culture, but I call it stop would-you culture. It's had a really devastating effect on stand-up. Political correctness, trolling. Social media has dumbed down society, completely dumbed down society with emoji. You call them emojis? I call them emojis. They're emojis. If there's no joke, there's no hope in creativity. You feel me? You feel me? Good. Feeling me. Feeling me. Okay. Everybody's got to be the victim, or they got to be the hero. So if there's a victim, that means a hero. Okay? If there's no authenticity, there's no real art. So, what I do freaks people out because they're not authentic. The majority of people that do stand-up comedy have the emotional maturity of a 5-year-old girl.
That's not true.
Oh. I know it's hip and dip to be in a state of arrested development, but it doesn't make you a better person to take everything personally. If there were a welfare state that could help you grow up, but there isn't. If only social programs helped people, I'd be all for it, but help doesn't help. It doesn't. Awkward silences, I fucking love them. So, hold on a second, I gotta call America back. Is this America? Okay, I'm glad I didn't reach Israel by mistake. We the people were wondering if maybe you could be just a little less degenerate. No can do. Okay. I just thought I'd ask. Is there any way we could have our constitutional rights back? Aside from the 19th Amendment? You can scrap that one. Oh, and the 16th. Yeah, we don't like that one either. Negative? Damn me down. Just kill myself? Oh, I was really trying not to do that, America. Oh, you're on the other line with Israel. Oh, okay. Oh, business, right. Okay, well, goodbye. Goodbye, America. Goodbye, America. Toodles. All right. So, I hear you laughing, John. You white supremacist, you. What does it take to be a white supremacist? Just being white?
You gotta be like really smart, have good ideas.
Yeah. Not hate yourself. You know, she just didn't cut herself enough. That's her problem. If she cut herself a little bit more, she wouldn't have to do all that. It's just sad, really. These people, they should just kill themselves. But they don't. They just keep on going. Does anybody want an olive?
I will never say
Nah, I don't know. Italy? I also have these Capri Suns that I brought for the class because I like to be a provider. I don't like the government if the government delivered. No, honey. Actually, I'm just going to pass you around. Here you go.
Let me get one of those Capri Suns.
Yeah, sure. I want this to be a fun comedy set. If this isn't fun, why do you do it, you know? Because I don't really, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really have fun doing comedy. I just know I'm good at it. Because we don't have any options. You're like, this is it. This is all we can do with our life. You know? You don't know. You have no idea what this is like. So I have this showcase of my art. It's my Andy Warhol art. Are they gonna keep playing out there? Are they still playing?
There's a pause.
There's a pause, okay. So I just thought I'd show you guys some stuff that I've been working on, because there's a lot of protests going on. I find it really obnoxious. Is this the best we can come up with in America? Just to make some fucking posters? Are you kidding me? I can fucking do that shit, and I'm better at it, okay? Question authority, motherfuckers. Question authority. Nobody know how to do that shit? Okay. No more presidents. I mentioned this before. We do not need a president. I really don't know how much proof of this we need. We do not need a fucking president. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Donald Trump is not a Saint Bernard. Okay? Donald Trump is not a Saint Bernard. This is a Saint Bernard. This is a Saint Bernard. Donald Trump is not a Saint Bernard. Now, I love you, my Jewy Jew, Roni. This isn't against you. But it's not anti-Semitic to say fuck Israel. It's not. It's not. We gotta take care of us, baby. We gotta take care of us. We gotta take care of America. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Big G over long G. That's the big guy, the big G. God, God, God. Over to government. Okay. DIY government. Do-it-yourself government. Why not? Like, really, you guys? Anybody that's against that is not creative. You should just kill yourself, like I've been saying. With government like this, who needs government? You know? I mean, come on. Some of you guys have already seen these posters, so forgive me. Abolish the PC police. You know, like that fucking cunt. That little cunt sorter. Fuck that bitch. I hope she dies on the way home. I do. My blood was boiling the entire time that she was, oh my god, I think it was abolish the PC police in the whole state. Okay? It's gotta go. Goodbye. Asking questions does not make me a terrorist. Love you, JFK. The best liberal ever. Because, like he said, he had brains and he had a heart. He had a heart. What liberal has a heart? They don't have a heart. So, oh my god, I have so many of these. It's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, I'm very proud of these, you guys, because I worked on them for a while. The United States of America, I call it assimilation nation. Okay? Because everybody just assimilates, they don't question anything, they just go along with whatever thing is in front of them. Sheep. Fucking sheep. We don't have time for that. Okay? America is a nation of narcissists. See social media. Okay? All they do is talk about themselves and play the victim. America is psychosis. Mental illness. I know everything there is to know about mental illness because of marijuana. My psychiatrist told me not to smoke.